Everything is exuding a certain field of light and energy, and modern science recognizes that today, 100%. No, no more it's ambiguous, it's 100% established. We call this Mahavilva. If you've been in the Isha Yoga Center, you would have seen the Mahavilva leaf. That is almost like 100 times more than this leaf. But this is what is recognized as Vilva because that is very, very rare and they're not of the same species. The neem leaf is so valuable, the US government wanted to patent it just with a few trees in Florida. They said, normally it's whatever, for you we'll do it for $1,800. I said no. I was leaving for India anyway in another week's time, I said fine. I went back. Next 10 to 12 days, every day I brushed with a neem stick. That's it, I've not been to a dentist since then. The day starts with a small marble-sized ball of neem and turmeric. There are many aspects to this, of what impact it has on your system. But first of all, the neem tree, which is generally all over India, today probably being grown in another 10 to 12 different geographical locations around the world, but originally, by nature, indigenous to Indian subcontinent, is one of the most complex leaves that you can find on the planet. It is supposed to have over 150 complex chemical patterns within it. Well, I'm not an expert in chemistry. I did only chemistry in school. Let me not tell you all the details because they're children, they may learn, quickly. But I rarely went to the chemistry class, but I loved the practical lab. We have poured anything into anything and just saw what happens. We discovered many things, but we did not document those discoveries. So I cannot talk about the chemistry of the leaf, but they say it is probably the most complex leaf that you can find on the planet. But I can clearly tell you the impact of this leaf. I give this guy the microphone. This little guy, give him the microphone. Whoever talks must talk on the microphone here, okay? So, the impact of what it does to human system, well, to some extent we can say something about it. We can't grow neem in Tennessee. The nature doesn't support that. But we could easily grow this in Florida. I think people are growing it already. Can be grown in parts of Texas, maybe some parts of California, southern parts of California. That belt, you could grow. What does it do? There are both health aspects, energetic aspects, and spiritual dimensions attached to this. Let us talk about health first because
It amuses me that if you say something, I'm talking about the social media, not all of you. In the social media, if you talk about something very profound, very few people go for it. You talk about food, whoa! Sadhguru makes his own masala. Oh, it hits 1,000,000 views in 24 hours. This is all they want. I just thought, what bad food they must be eating in their life. Just if I say masala, 1,000,000 views. I didn't even teach them how to do the masala. Just a video, they can't figure out what I'm doing. But 1,000,000 views. You say something very profound, how to get to your highest state possible. Social media has become a kind of a barometer to gauge human maturity and human intellectual capabilities also. And of course, human vocabulary and language. So, the neem has health benefits to start with. Those of you who are just that kind of people, you can stop… I'm doing this in this order so that you can stop watching the video after 2 minutes when health is over and we are going for more profound things. See, I'm market-friendly. So if I speak health in the end, you have to, fast forward all that, arrive at that, forward, backward, all these problems. So I'm just arranging it in such a way so that everybody is catered to. So about health. See, the fundamental mistake that modern medicine systems have made is kind of absolutism about health. That this is health, this is not health. Now they tell you, your whatever chemistry, blood chemistry must be this, this and this, then you're healthy. Believe me, most of you or many of you may fit into those parameters and still not be healthy. Because health is a certain reverberance, it is not an absolutism. You may be perfectly healthy right now, in 10 minutes you may not be, if certain things happen in the system. Well, 10 minutes may look too much, by this evening you may not be healthy, it's possible. It's very much possible. This idea that you can define health as this is it, and you define it in chemical parameters and say this, you're healthy. No. Many things can fluctuate within the system without you being unhealthy. Or many things can be stable without you being healthy. So having said that, what the neem does to your system? Well, in more tangible terms, one immediate thing it will do is, it will keep your alimentary tract clean. When we say clean, this is a region, this whole digestive process is a region where you have maximum amount of other life. I don't mean to say ghosts and goblins because, they're advertising this disembodied But believe me, these microorganisms can do more to you than ghosts and goblins can do, much more. See, right now the virus, it's like a ghost, you can't see it. Those who got infected, unfortunately those who lost their lives, did they see the virus coming tuk? No. It's not like a wild animal, it's not a tiger, it's coming at you, you can see it coming. Nothing like that, it's like a ghost, you can't see it. So within this alimentary tract, there are a whole host of microorganisms. Many of them have turned friendly to us. We are living because of them, we are able to digest food because of them. Many functions in the body happen because of them. But still there are many who are harmful to us. The uniqueness of neem, especially when it is taken along with turmeric, if these two things go together, largely those things which are not necessary for the body, those things which can harm the body, any kind of parasital life which is there, all these things get eliminated. A clean colon is very vital for health. If you go to see or consult any traditional doctor, like an Ayurvedic doctor or a Siddha Vaidya or Eastern medicine largely, whatever your health problem, first thing is they will purge you because they want your colon clean. For your physical and psychological health, they want your colon clean.
Namaskaram, Sadhguru. I wanted to know the significance of Neem and Vilva that we offer to Shiva.
See, every substance in the existence, whether it's a leaf or a pebble or a metal or your own body for that matter, is always exuding a certain level of light and energy. Because today we have this problem, if you have to call something science, it has to be approved by a laboratory. Some machine should be able to read it. A human being sees something, that's not good. If I say I'm alive, that's not good. They have to check. No, his heart is beating, his claim is true. He's alive. He says he's alive, we can trust him because his heart is still beating. We've come to this kind of very childish approach to science, I would say. This kind of science has survived only because of technological offshoots. Otherwise, this science wouldn't have a day's life on this planet. Because of technology, this approach to science is surviving on the planet. Now, everything is exuding a certain field of light and energy, and modern science recognizes that today, 100%. No more it's ambiguous, it's 100% established. Your own body is throwing out a certain amount of light and energy, but your eyes cannot see it because your ability to hear, your ability to see, your ability to smell, even your ability to touch. See, right now, you're touching the air, but you cannot feel it. If it blows at a certain speed, then you can feel it. Are you touching the air or no? You are touching the air, but you cannot feel it because your senses are not that sensitive. Similarly, your ears will only hear a certain band of frequency of sounds. Similarly, your eyes will see only a certain range of luminosity, something above that and something below that you cannot see. So the significance of this third eye is just that you begin to see other dimensions of light and energy which you're not seeing right now. So if you see carefully or if you can feel it carefully, you can pluck every leaf in this ashram. There must be at least 100 different or 1,000 different varieties of leaves. You take 10 of them, whatever you get, you feel it and see. You take the neem leaf and see how it feels, take the vilva and see how it feels. It's very different. So people recognize these things. Somewhere near Bangalore, somewhere between Ramanagar and Channapatna, from Bangalore to Mysore, someone created a garden of sacred flowers and leaves. So all these things are traditionally recognized as sacred because they noticed that these particular substances exude sometimes 100 times more than any other substance. Here we have this Vilva, this is a fantastic thing. But we have another leaf which has nothing to do with this. We call this Mahavilva. If you've been in the Isha Yoga Center, you would have seen the Mahavilva leaf. That is almost like 100 times more than this leaf. But this is what is recognized as Vilva because that is very, very rare and they're not of the same species, they're completely different. But we call this also Vilva and we call a leaf from a completely different species of tree also as Vilva because of the energy, not because of the species, not because of the family. Once again, the moment you start seeing the subtler aspects of life, the biological connection is no more significant. So two different trees, entirely of different species, both the leaves we call them as Vilva, this is Vilva and that is Mahavilva. These two things are very dear to Shiva. The idea is, it is high energy leaf. So we're picking on such things, there are many. Here, I'm glad they found this much Neem and Vilva, which is a great blessing to find this in America. In India, in southern India at least, it's everywhere. People took care of these things. And today it has been recognized, the number of ailments that you can cure with the Vilva leaf. The neem leaf is so valuable, the US government wanted to patent it just with a few trees in Florida. You know this? Oh, a few years ago, big controversy and Indian government went all out to get it out. Turmeric and neem leaf, both United States government wanted to patent it as theirs so that in future, if you want to… In India, it's very common in villages to brush their teeth with a neem stick. I must tell you my story. Till I was 42 years of age, I had never been to a dentist because teeth are a natural part of your body if you know how to keep them. You don't need dentist's help to grow teeth. But due to travel and this and that, neglect, I got a little problem and because I was in a rush, I had to travel that day. They said they will do root canal treatment and save my tooth. I said, I don't have the time, just pull it out. So they pulled it out. So that thing was open, one tooth was not there, so little trouble when I came to US. 2-3 times I had small issues. Then I got into some kind of pain and I went to a doctor in Atlanta. They took an X-ray. They gave me a bill for $600 for the X-ray. What the damn X-ray is $600? In India, I'll get it for 150 rupees, which is $3. I said, that's not good. Then they said they are going to do some root canal. I said, how much? They said, normally it's whatever, for you we'll do it for $1,800. Because yogi tooth, you know. I said, no. I was leaving for India anyway in another week's time, I said, fine. I went back. Next 10 to 12 days, every day I brush with a neem stick. That's it, I've not been to a dentist since then. But somebody has to shock you with a bill to do these things. Otherwise, every day there are neem trees all over, but you don't do it because, you know, this bunch of chemicals in a tube is more convenient, you can do it in your bathroom, you don't have to go into your garden and pluck. But somebody gives you a bill for $1,800, then you take the trouble of breaking a stick from the tree. So, these aspects of recognizing what is of a higher value of energy, what is of a lower value of energy, and how we can use it to benefit ourselves and everybody. It's just recognizing that there are many, many of them like that.